Hello and welcome. My name is Judy Keating of Wise Transformation, and I am here to talk to you today and talk with someone who is absolutely amazing. We're promoting Your Authentic Heart, an online healing journey, and the magic was brought by Moonfire. Victoria Moonfire is a dragon mother of New Earth, elemental priestess, and a mermaid incantrix. She weaves siren song, the elemental queendom, sacred ceremony, and transformational embodiment for you to receive healing. Embody your light and is a powerful pathway for you to come home to your authentic and magical self. Her gift of siren song, which I have experienced, creates evolutionary and healing codes that clear and reprogram the crystalline oceanic worlds without and within. She is claircognitive and she sees patterns and quantum entanglements, creating awarenesses of the subconscious program that have been running for each of us. It is my pleasure to introduce you to Victoria Moonfire.
Thank you, Judy. I'm really excited about this authentic heart that we're bringing. It's so needed right now.
Absolutely. And I just want to add that Victoria is an incredible feminine entrepreneurial spirit in the world. She believes in co creation, she believes in roundtable consciousness, but not just roundtable consciousness to have it, but roundtable consciousness to share it. And
Yes.
I just got to spend a week with her in Maui. I'm just going to tell the truth. And it was crystalline magic everywhere we looked. So, as someone who has known Victoria for more than 15 years, this is a real treat for not only me get to talk to you, Victoria, but also the people that are going to get to see your gifts.
Thank you.
So, um, share your journey with everyone, becoming a healer or as a healer. If you were to tell
You
your
know,
story.
that was an interesting question because I've heard so many stories and I don't there was no real defining moment. It was more of an evolution.
Mm,
And I never really saw or see myself as a healer. I see myself more as a catalyst,
mm,
sometimes an instigator. As you know, I can be a little mischievous. Um, but there were some points. The siren song evolution really began in my teens. I grew up in a Pentecostal holiness religion. My dad was a minister, and you had a process. You got saved, you got sanctified, and then the last thing you could do is ask for the Holy Spirit to come live in you, and the evidence of that is would be speaking in tongues. I think a lot
mm,
of people call it light language now. It is
mm,
really an amazing way to communicate in the spirit realm to get this out of the way.
mm,
So
mhm,
when I was a teenager, I was at a camp and I went up to ask for the Holy Spirit to come. I was probably really early teens, maybe even 12, to come and live in me. And I woke up 2 hours later. I thought I had fallen asleep. The
mm,
young women, or they were probably just girls because they felt like older women to me at that point, said, "No, you've been speaking in tongues for 2 hours." I have no conscious recollection of that time
mm,
whatsoever. So
mm,
whatever happened then kind of set something off.
mm,
And then in my after menopause, I got a clear feeling that it was time to go to a mystery school and to really bring forth the gifts and hone the gifts that were there and share what I had to share, my
mhm,
unique authentic part. I found Sarah and Asa Bertrand,
mhm,
who have gone on to write all sorts of books, and I got involved with their first mystery school and became a womb priestess. During that time, I the speaking in tongues, if you will, that's only I knew it by. I had kind of put that away. I had kind of thrown out the baby with the bathwater, so to
mhm,
speak,
mhm,
and I actually that came back online, and I started calling it spirit song at that point because it just felt like it was more than a language. It felt like it was more frequencies.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And sometimes, and I started seeing it instead of speaking it mostly.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
and that's when other things came to be. And then I moved to Maui and
Mm.
got really connected with the lineage of Melusine and the mermaid priestesses, the tower
Mm.
priestesses, the lighthouse priestesses. And it became to be called Siren Song. And really, it really is about singing you back home to yourself.
Mm.
And so, you know, that is how that thing just actually evolved.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Beautiful. So, despite these times that are kind of chaotic, why do you believe we are meant to express authentically from the heart, from your perspective?
That's the very reason, because we are in back to the lighthouse and the mermaid imagery. Humanity is in a huge storm, and people are lost and they're drowning, and they are looking. I mean, we need basically lighthouses, if you will,
Hmm.
for them to find their way safely back to themselves. And
Beautiful.
we need feminine leadership. It is very much crucial. We're in a very crucial time, and that's why is extremely important.
So, if you were to describe for somebody that didn't know anything at all, how would you describe feminine leadership to them as opposed to masculine leadership?
Definitely leading from the heart and
Hmm.
instead of the head. The round table that you mentioned earlier, leading from the inner knowing and
Mm.
leading from body knowledge, not head knowledge, not linear not law knowledge, but leading from that deep knowing and from devotional practices
Mm.
and really embodying that.
Beautiful. So, what will you be sharing at the interactive healing event?
Well, obviously, Siren Song. What it will be doing, we'll be taking a journey into the deep into the body and into the cells, connecting. We will be connecting first of all with the primordial mitochondrial mothers that live on inside you. And with the Siren Song, we will be bringing into coherence your elemental body on all levels to help calm the chaos and create more balance for you during this huge storm we're in. Also, I'm going to be giving you some tools that you can take away. I've downloaded some chakra invocations that we will
Hmm.
do, and then we'll have it for you to keep doing. These are things I do every morning. Is part of my devotional practice, and also elemental prayers, embodied elemental prayers, because again, we're talking about embodying your light.
That is so beautiful. And now you can see why I'm so excited that I'll get to sit in the audience and do this with Victoria, because she doesn't do it from a leadership hierarchy. She does it from a with, we'll be in circle with Victoria. And I'm getting chills. I'm so excited.
Yeah, me too.
So share your perspective on how we can lead from the heart.
Lead yourself first,
Mm, mm,
embody your unique light, devote to your practices and your path, be the light and be the lighthouse so that people can find their way back to their authentic heart. Be a bridge of light so humanity can cross over to a new day. That's what I believe. That's my mission. That's
mm,
what I pray to embody every day.
beautiful. Beautiful. So Victoria mentioned practices, and I just want to open that up a little bit. There are certain things that I got to observe Victoria do that were in alignment with the sunrise and the sunset. Um, I feel we've lost a little bit of our guidance system with nature, a lot of our guidance system with nature. Let me amend my
Yes.
comment, and
Yes.
just say that being with Victoria and seeing her do the practices that she does was very calming to my nervous system, and it made the time seem elongated when we were together. It's like linear time stopped and we had more time together because I was with her and participated in ceremony and in siren song and in doing invocations at the sunset with her. So you're going to walk away from this presentation with some incredible tools. I can't wait for you to learn more from Victoria. And if you are as excited about Victoria as I am, which I think you might be, Victoria, how can people get in touch with you and the services that you can offer to us on the mainland or in other countries? Because we're going to have people from all over. So,
True. So I do have a website which you can see more information. I don't know that you can contact me through my website now, but you can find me on Instagram and Facebook at Victoria Moonfire Fatula. And the process we'll be going through in the healing fair, you can I do that's more tailored to the individual. So you can book that, and that whole process will be more tailored. There will be some helpful hints shared. I usually do an elemental card reading at the end. So that will be available. And then if you come to Maui, there's all kinds of magical processes we do in the ocean that Judy experienced. I do my signature for process that I do is oceanic rebirth, the siren song. And that process was literally spoken to me by the ocean. One day
mm,
I'm floating and Mama Ocean says, Moonfire, why don't you sing to people in the ocean? I said, that's a great idea. And so that's how that was born.
that's wonderful. So, if you are interested in your authentic heart, if you go to wisetransformation.com, you will find the link to our event. Victoria, thank you so much for your time today, and I look forward to seeing you soon.
Thank you. I do too, Judy.